Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer! Hello, right. Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there.
And traveling fans of the world, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We recently did a top 10 places from Ryan Shirley's channel about Germany, and now because of the request, thanks for the request, we're looking at Wolter's World. They said Wolter's World is fantastic. Check out his videos. And what are we checking out today, Jodi?
The don'ts of Germany. I'm super excited for what this has to say.
I was hoping it was the donuts of Germany. I didn't see a little apostrophe there. Not the video I was thinking, but you know, since we're here, why don't we go ahead and check it out? Thank you so once again for clicking on this video. If you like anything about it, especially the reaction part, please don't forget to
like and subscribe. 90% of you guys are not subscribing. Please subscribe. It truly helps our channel. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you're aware of our next uploaded videos. And
always let us know what are some of the videos you want us to check out that we haven't done so yet, especially in this traveling sphere, if you will. Now, I'm willing to bet at least half of these I probably already warned her about, since I am very knowledgeable. Here we go.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolter's World. Today we're in Munich, and today what we have for you are the don'ts of traveling Germany. Because there's so many things you should do, like visit Munich here, or going to Berlin, or the Harz Mountains.
Cool.
There's so many great things to do here, but there's a few cultural don'ts you should know, so when you come here, you can have a better time. And the first don't I have for you is, don't assume Germans are these cold, unfriendly, uncaring people that we've kind of been taught by stereotypes throughout the years.
Yeah,
Germans are actually really wonderful people. They're helpful, they're kind, they're honest, extremely honest. And the thing is, to see that, you need to ask them for your help. Ask them for some guidance, and they'll be glad to help you. And that's the thing is, some people think, oh, German service isn't very nice. Well, the thing is, German service is very professional. And if you ask them for help, I guarantee they will know the entire background of every meal you have and everything in the shoe store and all kinds of stuff. They'll be able to help you. But don't think that they're these cold-hearted people, because Germans really are super nice. And if you make a German friend, I guarantee they will be with you until the end. They make the best friends ever. So that's the first thing, is don't think they're bad people. Now, my second don't for you is don't cross against the light. You know, don't jaywalk. Germans really like their rules, and they really don't like people breaking them. And that will mean tourists as well. And one of the biggest things is crossing when the light is red. They don't like that. I lived multiple years in Germany, 3 years in Germany, and there's been quite a few times where a grandma, an Oma, stops me and says, hey, bei Rot musst du stehen. By grün lass du gehen, which means by red you stay, by green you're allowed to go. And that's one of the things is the Germans do like those rules, but the biggest one that a tourist doesn't want to do is don't jaywalk. Also, you can get a fine for that, so you know, heads up on that one. Now, our third tip for you has to do with the fund, the deposit. Don't just throw away your bottles, like your big bottles or cans, and don't just leave your Christmas market mugs and stuff like that out, because you have to put a deposit on a lot of these things. For example, if you're at the Christmas markets and you get those cute mugs that everyone loves to get, look, usually you're going to be paying between 3 and 5 euros for the deposit on those mugs, and if you walk off with it, great, you have a cool souvenir. But the thing is, do you really want 8 of the exact same mug? For example, we were here in Munich and we got Glühwein and Kinderpunsch, the children version of it, and there was 8 of us. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 euros of a deposit. I'm like, whoa! I got to use that 100 euro shine, that 100 euro note that I've never got to use before, just on the deposit. And make sure you're turning those things in. Don't just throw it away, because it actually does add up after a while, so save those. Now, my fourth tip for you is, if you're invited to go to a German's house, because you know what, if they like you, they probably will invite you. They are really nice like that. But if you're going to go to their house, don't forget to bring either flowers or wine or candy, okay? That's kind of a typical thing you bring over there. Also, don't wear your shoes inside. When you come in, take your shoes off. Sometimes they even have house slippers for you when you get there for their guests, but it's kind of rude to have your shoes on inside the house, so just know that. So make sure you do bring something to their house if you get to be, if you get really invited to their house. It is really cool. Now, the fifth don't I have for you actually is specifically for tourists that I've been seeing a lot lately when I've been traveling through Germany, especially Berlin. People have been using the Jewish memorial in Berlin, you know, with the stone blocks and stuff, kind of like a parkour course, or this is the place to make the coolest selfies in Berlin.
Gosh.
And people are climbing up them, jumping across them, doing silly pictures, duck face. It's a memorial to dead Jewish people. What the heck? What is wrong with you? I mean, this is not something you do. You don't do that. Also, at the concentration camps, we're seeing more and more people doing their duck face selfies. Look, this is where they burned everybody. I'm like, are you kidding me? So please have respect for people when you go to the concentration camps and the memorials and things like that, because the Germans show respect, you know, for the horrible things that happen, and we as tourists need to do a better job as well. So don't be a tool when you're visiting some of these concentration camps, okay, or these memorials, all right? Now, my sixth don't for you is don't wait. Look, whether it's a line or you're ordering food, you don't wait in Germany. Germans are go, go, go. We are very efficient. We want to get things done. So you're going to be on time for things, all right? Very punctual is important. But for a tourist, when you go to restaurants, what you need to do is when they give you the menu, look in it right away so you can order right away. Because it's not like in the US where they come back every 2 minutes to see us, need anything now, need anything now. They come when they come. So if you get that chance, make sure you do place your order, get your drinks and your food in and things like that. And when you want to get your bill, you ask for the bill. They'll come right away with their big wallet, okay? And you pay them right there. And when you pay them, you'll say, let's say it's a 27 euro bill, you will say 30. You just say the total amount you want to pay, and they'll put that down for you, okay? So then they give you the change back from that, okay? But don't wait. Like, once they seat you, they give you a menu, it's time to order, okay? When they come and ask. Because if you wait, you might be waiting a long time. Now, my seventh don't for you is don't experiment on the Autobahn. Okay, I know the Autobahn sounds really cool. Yes, driving without speed limits. Look, I've driven on the Autobahn before. There's a reason why I go on public transport. It can be really scary because we were going about 100 miles an hour, you know, like 140K. We're going and we're in the right lane because there's BMWs and Mercedes going, and you just see them go by like, wow. And it's kind of dangerous when you're out there, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So please, if you're not comfortable with these fast speeds, make sure you don't experiment on the Autobahn. Stick with the public transport. It will take you everywhere here, which is so awesome about Germany. Now, my eighth don't for you is don't expect to shop on Sundays. Look, most of Germany is closed on Sundays, except for museums and restaurants. So if you want to do your shopping kind of stuff, if you're here for a long weekend, do it on Friday or Saturday, because on Sunday, a lot of the stuff is closed. Now, the things that usually tend to be open on Sundays, things that are attached to the train station. So if there's a mall attached to the train station, that'll probably open. Also in December, they'll have Sunday hours, a lot of places. But just know, basically on Sunday, everything's basically closed. Also on Mondays, a lot of the museums are closed. So if you're gonna do a long weekend, including that Monday, make sure you check and see and say, hey, let's do our tourism stuff on Saturday and Sunday and do our shopping on Monday. My ninth don't for you is don't forget to have cash. Look, Germans, yes, they have credit cards, but they prefer cash. Yes, have your euros ready. There's ATMs all over the place you can use, but you really want to have cash with you because they don't accept credit cards everywhere. A lot of places they do, and a lot of times you need to have a chip card, you know, for your credit cards and stuff like that for everything to work. But just know that cash is king here in Germany, so don't forget to keep some with you, just so you have it. And my 10th don't for you with coming to Germany is realize that you don't just see half-tempered houses here. Germany is not just the stereotype of half-tempered houses and beer halls. There's so much more to Germany. Whether you're going to Berlin, where they have, you know, the Potsdamer Platz and all this new stuff there, or you're here in Munich, where the tech stuff is booming, or Hamburg, which is a rebuilt city. I mean, you have all these cool modern cities here in Germany, and it's not just half-tempered houses. And the thing is, you can see the half-tempered houses, Quedlinburg and Wernigerode and Goslar and the Harz Mountains. Oh, my heart just falls in love with that place. Here in Bavaria, go to Regensburg and Bamberg, Oberammergau. You can get that old Germany, but also you have very modern Germany as well. So make sure you explore both sides. Don't just try to think it's going to be half-tempered houses, but experiment all the wonders of Germany. Anyway, I hope this helps you out to have a better time when you are here in Germany. If you have other don'ts about German culture, please put it in the comment section below so we can have more help for our awesome travelers. It looks like things are picking up here in Munich in the morning, so I'm going to take off and I'll say Auf Wiedersehen, or until we see each other again here at Wolter's World. Bye from Munich. Oh, if you want to see more videos like this, don't videos, 10 things that'll shock you about different places, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We really appreciate your likes, subscriptions, and if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get new travel videos like this twice a week from all over the world. So I'll say, again, Auf Wiedersehen. See, we saw each other again. From Munich. Tschüss. Bye.
That was kind of cute. Saw each other again.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I'm curious if he has any for like Scotland, England, and then if he has them for America. What are the don'ts for the United States? Don't talk to people.
Oh my gosh, what would that be? Because obviously you have stereotypes that people watch in movies, they're not from the States and they think that's how it is everywhere, which is not, obviously. But I mean, don't
Here we go.
Don't start a conversation randomly with someone.
Don't
because it can work pretty good, but most of the time they're really weirded out by it. And like, why are you talking? I don't know. I'm just trying to be social.
Nope.
Sorry. We're sharing the same bench in the park. I just thought it would be less awkward than just sitting here. And definitely don't talk to me in an elevator because I just want to go up and act like you don't exist whatsoever.
Don't do that. Don't expect public transportation in the sense of like buses, subways, like
don't count on it.
Don't count on it because there are very few places that have that. Like New York will have subways that you can enjoy. But other than that, like unless.
But see, I was just talking about this with a friend, and because he was asking about America, I said, maybe that's more East Side. Here on the West Side of the United States,
it's not there at all.
We have public bus transportation, but it's not the best. I wouldn't recommend it.
It's not.
The easiest thing would be like an Uber or a taxi or something if you don't have a friend. Our
public bus transportation is not for tourists. It is more for like...
Get around town, but it takes forever.
Yes. I mean, hours extra. It's just not worth it. You would definitely want an Uber or taxi for sure. I would say tip, like don't... So a lot of places you don't tip. In America, you definitely tip. So
more and more places every day.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily a don't, it's a do, but do tip. It's pretty
much...
Don't be cheap.
Don't
be cheap. There we go. Don't be cheap. Everywhere you go, you have to tip. It's just our reality. And there are places that you're like, wait a second, but your job is to do this. Like, and I'm tipping on top. I mean, you go to pick up some cookies, a box of cookies, and you have to tip the people. And you're like, okay. What is another one? Don't be slow. We go. People are not patient. If you don't know where you're going, you've got to know where you're going. Like driving
go with the flow.
Stuff. You've got to go with the flow.
If you don't know where you're going, pull to the side. Don't just stop in the middle of the road, obviously.
But yeah.
I mean, there's more that I can't think of right now. But with this video, I'm going to have you keep thinking about those.
Okay.
With this video, I'm not going to lie. Like, I was kind of surprised in a good way because this video is not done by like a big, production, this or that or whatever. This guy's using his own video, like his own photographs. And at first, like, I've seen that guy with the blonde hair a few times. It's him, when he was traveling to a different place.
Younger.
I'm assuming those are his kids. I'm assuming that's his wife. All the pictures he took himself. I don't see too many YouTube. I don't do that. I use a lot of images here or there, copyright free or whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool that he's showing all of the stuff that he's taking. He's obviously speaking some German, which is pretty cool. I really liked how and low key is not the right way because that makes it not sound as good, but just how kind of laid back he was and how, he was in front of the camera and just was able to rattle off these 10 things that they seem to be all very good tips. I was just impressed with what I'm trying to say.
No, it is impressive. As you were talking, I thought of a couple others.
Here we go.
Sorry for the don'ts for the United States. Don't expect to get into a restaurant right away. Like if you're going to main places,
especially past
LA,
6 o'clock.
Las Vegas, New York, like if you're going to big cities, you have to make a reservation. You have to, you're not going to get in. Yeah. What was my other one? Oh, shoot. I had another one. It was that one. It was I can't think, but you have to have things.
Don't tug on Superman's cape.
Don't tug. Have things planned out. Don't expect to just wing it. Like when you come here, you have to know where you're going because so many places you have to pay for parking wherever you go. You're paying by how long you're there. If you're going to a beach in like California or Florida, you have to know what beach you're going to, where the parking is. You've got to have your stuff to take with you because you're not going to just be able to get a meal there. Lots of don'ts.
She'll have to think about it. Maybe make her own video. Who knows?
I know. And make one just for Vegas for a trip. Don't bring your children.
Absolutely. Oh, wow.
You can, but there's more to do if you don't have kids.
Yes, but there's a lot you can do with kids as well.
Is.
Let us know what you think about our reaction to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye.